We have been reporting all week on the largest naval drills in the world, the Rim of the Pacific exercise. It involves dozens of ships and aircraft and 22 nations, including, for the first time, China. CCTV wanted to get the inside story of RIMPAC. For that, Nathan King talked exclusively with Australian Rear Admiral Simon Cullen. He is the Deputy Director of RIMPAC's Joint Task Force.
You know, you're retiring, you've been 38 years in the Navy. Yes. For Australia. They talk about 22 nations here, but it's also just tens of thousands of people who are in the service. How does that relate? Do you see a breakdown of national boundaries?
No, I like to view the RIMPAC participants as one team, and it doesn't matter where you come from or what you do, or even how you do it. We're all here for the common good, which is promoting security and stability in the greater Pacific region. And I think that if you take a team approach as opposed to an individual or national approach, that's the answer that we're looking for.
And how does that translate into helping citizens of the Pacific Rim?
Well, for example, that might mean that an Australian ship can refuel a ship from another country. It might mean that soldiers or Marines from China might be able to provide humanitarian assistance to another Pacific country. It doesn't matter the combination that you imagine, but it's all for the common good. It's all about working for the people of the Pacific region to promote security and stability.
And in a way, you know, this is not the sort of thing you do with adversaries, show them how you would fight a war. So there's a bit of a openness, a transparency to this.
It's all about building trust and confidence with each other. And if we can do that and understand how each other will operate on the sea or ashore or in the air, then that's got to be a good thing for all of us.
You know, cynics would say, look, this is just an exercise and doesn't really have an effect on the geopolitics of this region, which, let's face it, can get pretty heated at times. Do you agree?
I think that any time navies, air forces and armies of the region get together and train together, that's got to be a good thing that will have some sort of effect in the region in terms of, perhaps it might be a small effect, but it's an effect of demonstrating that we can work together if we have to.
And 38 years in the Navy, do you think relationships built here today could last for decades and build trust across the region?
Absolutely. In my own experience, relationships I formed in my first RIMPAC many years ago are still in force today. And I'm sure that for the person who's doing their very first RIMPAC as we speak, in many years from now, they will still have those friendships as well, which cannot be a bad thing.
Well, Rear Admiral, thank you so much and best of luck in your retirement.
My pleasure. It's great talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.